Hello everyone, it's Kyle here, and I am officially back from the dead and on the channel yet again. Sorry it's been a while, but school has been a bit of a bitch. Now I do actually have some other videos recorded, a couple of old from around Christmas time, a couple of Let's Look Ats, they'll be coming out eventually. Now I just wanted to start off a series that we're going to be doing for a bit. That's just me changing my emulator options, making sure that I don't have any cheats on. Because I did record this off an emulator. That's right, I can get an N64 emulator to work on my computer. Not that they're that hard to get working, but anyway. Yeah, Smash Brothers was actually originally not supposed to come out in America, believe it or not. Apparently they didn't think we wouldn't like the concept of the game. I have one thing to say about that. Are you kidding me? Of course I want to beat the crap out of Donkey Kong with Samus. Now, there are 4 extra characters that I did get off-screen, but this is gonna be one part. There they are. And let's just, is it just me or did the one in the lower right look very familiar? Well, you're gonna be seeing them a lot during this video, so, skipping the how to play since I played this game like 40 times as a kid. Let the meminess begin. Let's see. There we go. And now you start off with Link. The only downfall to the original Smash Brothers was that if there was only one setup of the matches. Oh, I missed with it. That would have been epic. Because I have taken this guy out with 2 Falcon Punches at one point. Why am I calling him this guy? This guy's from one of my favorite. Considering this guy's one of my favorite video games. There we go. Yeah, Link, his AI is fairly easy to beat. Just watch out for that spin attack. That can send you flying. if you don't have a guy with good recovery like Falcon, yeah. I will be cute now. When I recorded this, I was trying to taunt, but my keyboard wouldn't let me for some reason. I was able to do it on the Wii, but stuff like that happened. Yeah, frame lag there. Now we got a team fight. These are fairly easy. Pretty much just use any like special attack, they'll go down one hit. In fact, any attack at all will probably take them down. But if you guys didn't know that already, you'd probably just think Captain Falcon was so overpowered in this game that he would do that. And I'm not joking. In this game, Captain Falcon's almost outright obscene. Not only is he the fastest character in the game, like he is in Melee as well, but good God, his stuff is just amazingly powerful. And this is also the fastest we'll ever have is Falcon Punch. And Melee and Brawl, I'll change that. Now, Melee will come out at some point, but I need to get another disc because mine can no longer be read. Yeah, I played that game a bit. I just realized I need to plug in my laptop. Yeah. There we go. Oop, get away from the chair. And now we're going up against Fox McCloud from the Star Fox series. I'm guessing, for some reason a lot of people don't seem to, that I've talked about Fox, don't seem to know who he is. But he's by far the second best character in this game because I was trying to do a no-death run. This is the only guy who gave me... this guy, and I think one other later on, is the only one who gave me a death, besides... Okay, then what happened there? Oh, yeah, I think that's just me checking out the settings. Never mind that window there. Yeah, not a lot to talk about in this fight because, well, it's really easy. Oh, but there's a homeroom bad. This is actually, this is, if I remember correctly, the second game to feature NES in America. NES being NESS, not the NES like the games I've done before are on. He's from the game Earthbound, one of my third favorite game of all time. It's a great RPG for the Super Nintendo. It's somewhat in the style of Dragon Quest, but you need to remember one thing: use the L button for everything. But his series was actually supposed to have a game on this that was cancelled late in development, Earthbound 64, which would later become Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance, which we still haven't gotten, even though it came out in like what, 2005, I think. And the home run bet is one of the things from that. In fact, Ness and Lucas and Brawl all have characters from it. I'll have them naturally. Also, a lot of people were wondering why the heck Snake was in Smash Bros. Brawl. I actually know why. It's because Shigesato Itoi, the guy who made Kirby and Smash Bros. Is actually friends with Hideo Kojima, the guy who makes Metal Gear. Speaking of Ness, we got him as an ally against the Mario Brothers. And believe it or not, it is actually physically impossible, unless you like hack, I think, to have Mario Luigi versus Mario and Luigi in this fight. Now I'm trying to remember, do I go without losing this? Because I recorded this like 3 months, like a month or two back. Yep, I think I do. Come on, Ness, you can do it. You can do it. Don't lose to Luigi. He always gets the shaft. Oh, yeah, that's right. He kills himself. That's right. How did I forget about that? Props to you, Luigi. Props. And now, time for Pikachu from the Pokemon series. If I need to explain that series to you guys, you fail. And actually, one interesting thing about the Smash Bros. Games is that depending on, they all have specific Pokemon you can meet up with only, but with each one you get, like, with the legendaries at least, like Mew and such, in the original Smash Bros., finding Mew was a 1 in 150 chance, Melee a 1 in either 251 or whatever the amount of Pokemon there were in Gen 3 were. And I paused off the game for some reason. Yeah, that's me checking my controller because I thought something was wrong. I would have edited it out, but it took almost no time at all, so... But anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, Mew's encounter rate in Smash Brothers games. But in Brawl, it's 1 in 493, which is the amount of Pokemon by that point, and I do it again. Maybe I should have edited this out. Who cares? I'm an American, I'm lazy. I would have put the Team America theme there, but... eh. See, the way you taunt in this game is with those buttons, but for some reason they wasn't working for me. I still haven't resolved it all this time late. Oh my god, I almost died. Wait, I just realized I didn't die to Fox at all. Wait, I know I died through this. Who do I die to? Do I die to Donkey Kong? Now, one of my fondest memories as a child was playing with my a family friend, and I thought I died there. Was playing with a family friend, or an old personal friend of mine, who's the daughter of a friend of the family, Emma. I mean, no, not Emma, Jackie. Why did I say Emma? That's my cousin. With this game on the original N64, I just realized, and Donkey Kong versus Donkey Kong, Donkeyception, okay. But we used to do that all the time in that stage, actually. I would, of course, be Link because he was the only character I really knew about besides Mario and Donkey Kong at the time, but then we lost the second N64 controller, and I can never do it again until I got it on the Wii. Then again, I haven't seen Jackie since 2003-ish, I think. Wow, that is some massive audio cut out there. I'm cheesing you, I'm cheesing you, I'm cheesing you. There we go. A little under halfway through the game, and the main game, there's not really anything else to do. And now we have aboard the platforms, which is boring. And I've never been able to beat this version of the stage for some reason. I can beat all the others just fine almost, except for maybe Kirby's. No, not Kirby, Link's. But this is the one I've always had trouble with. Not sure why. But yeah. As for why, another reason besides school and such that I haven't been posting videos late, I've been doing a Final Fantasy marathon. I'm nearing the end of it. There's only really 3 games to do, and I'm gonna take like a week or 2 long break in between the one I'm currently doing and the next one. So far in this marathon, I've beaten Final Fantasies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. And I'm currently working on 6, so once I'm done with that, I'm gonna move on to 9 and 8. No, actually, now that I think about it, should I save 9 for last? Because I'm gonna need something to look forward to after 8. Puzzling. And now we see Kirby, who retains his copy ability from the original Kirby, from Kirby's Adventure on the NES. Almost an original Kirby game, but he didn't have that ability in the original game on the Game Boy. Which was kind of, which made the game kind of boring, but I still played the crap out of. Actually, does anyone here know the game Lolo's Adventure of Lolo series on the NES? The NES, I mean? That was a damn good series, and Lolo and Lala actually appear in Kirby's Dream Land and in the Kirby Right Back At Ya anime that 4Kids used to do. I was laughing my ass off when I saw that because that was one of my favorite games when I was a little tyke. Of course, I say this is one of my favorite movies when I was a Taikazan, but oh, I lost a Kirby. I lost a Kirby twice. Well, at least it's been a while since I recorded this, so I'm at least somewhat surprised. If I remember correctly, the Pikachu one's actually the one that gave me the most trouble. Yeah, it is because it's the last one. Never mind. So yeah, while I'm doing this game single player and most likely melee single player, Brawl I think is going to be a co-op with me and Pat. I'm not sure, I haven't checked yet. Also, for some reason, F-Zero never got its own stage in this game, so when you get him, you get Captain Falcon, which, by the way, you get for beating the game in another 20 minutes, I think. You find him in this stage, which I found very odd, and that's Acid. Saved by the Acid! Saved by the Acid! You have no idea how much that's happened in my game playing career. Ow. And the thing is, this is actually my second playthrough after getting all the characters. I got all the characters, hopefully got a bit more used to controls, but I'm still technically rusty by this point. Because I hadn't played the original game in, what, 5 or 6 years, so. I don't know why I got this started. Oh, that's right, yeah, I forgot she's Rives. Now, I wanted to turn items off, but I've never been able to really play the game without using them, so. These are delicious. Brookside, dark chocolate, goji raspberries, yummy. Now we have the original appearance of Metal Mario when he was his own character. He was the next time he was actually his own character was recently released Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, which I haven't picked up yet. I just know he's his own character in that, which makes me really want it because I love this guy's battle theme. I recommend you all look it up. It is really good, along with the next fight's battle theme. Now, this guy is actually the hardest fight in the game. As you can tell, I mean, look, I've done 135. He's still barely flinching from my attacks. This guy is durable as heck. I think I had one point where I wasn't able to knock him off until I got him to like 300. What, wait, not even 300. I think it was like 400 or 500, I think. Now I get really the only one of the things I beat, besides maybe, yeah, the only minigame I beat, which is, Race to the Finish, which is by far the easiest as well. You only have a minute, but don't let it threaten you. Just let the mines worry you, really, these are your biggest obstacle. No, not even the mines, my biggest obstacle. It's the freaking bumpers down there. Falcon Kick gets you down a bit faster. I was surprised I did that well, actually. Because that was the first time I've ever done that. And now we have the Team Polygon team, which is literally the model Sakurai used. By the way, Sakurai developed this as a side project over the weekends, but these were the models he used before he put textures on them and such. Polygons being what a character model is made out of, and textures are the rendering put on top of said polygons. But I recommend you guys look up this battle theme in particular, the Team Polygon theme. It is so catchy, almost as much as the Magus battle from Chrono Trigger. Actually, did I say Final Fantasy Marathon? I meant really just a Square Stuff Marathon. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this fight. I don't really remember where I paused. Am I taking my controls again? No, I'm not. Now, like I did with, Akamajo Densetsu, I used the same program to record this. I just didn't want to record my voice over it. Because I thought this would be originally a co-commentary, but I decided, you know what? Fuck it. Just get me and just be by myself. Also, it's just weird when he Falcon kicks it. Does it sound like he's saying fucking kick? Yeah. Oh, and hi, Blastoise. Hey, Charizard, one of my favorite Pokemon. I was surprised that I was able to get 2 in level 3 starters. I just wish Typhlosion was in this game. Oh, Typhlosion. Or even Arceus, that would have been awesome. Yeah, that's really it, though. That's not much to say about this fight. It's short, it's easy, it's even on the hard difficulties. I mean, no, not on hard difficulty. Like, until, like, the hard difficulties, it's fairly easy. Like, on the normal, like, on the hard difficulties, every team match, every character is just pretty much a normal fight, so it's more like the endurance matches of Mortal Kombat. Hi, Weezing. Yes, I'm such a nerd that I could tell what that was from off screen. And it ends with a Captain Falcon versus Captain Falcon. I'm not sure if you could hear that with my voice, but when he did that last attack he actually does his yes! His yes thing there. Now it's time for the final boss, Master Hand, the only guy that actually has HP until Brawl. Well, the basic story of this game, I know I'm going over this pretty much late, is that the Master Hand is pretty much supposed to resemble the kid that is playing with the toys. All the characters we are playing as are toys. Which, like, actually, I think a bit of a reference with at least Samus and Captain Falcon to Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars on the Super Nintendo, because you can see F-Zero toys, a Rob, and a Samus toy in that game, in certain areas of the game. Anyways, you guys ever beat Culex in that? That guy is freaking difficult. I was able to do it eventually, but good god. Now this is actually the only time you'll see his AI like this, where he'll actually move around like this. In later games, whenever you beat him, he automatically, or not, whenever you fight him, I mean, after he attacks, he'll go automatically back to the right, and this he actually moves around quite a bit more. Now, if I remember correctly, I do something miraculous in the credits. I can't really remember. I guess we'll see in a minute. Ouch, that looks like it hurts. A child's hand exploding, ow. And this music track actually used to scare me right here. Yeah, it used to scare me quite a bit when I was young. Well, not scare me, more like creep me out. Scary would be more like the Final Fantasy V boss theme. And I speed through the credits. But yeah, that was Captain Fork voice. I did that so well right there. I didn't even mean for that to happen. But anyway, that was Super Smash Brothers. It's really short. We already beat the game. Well, anyway, that's it for me here. See you guys next time. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Glad to be back here on YouTube. And yes, I am #1. See you guys then. And that intro just starts over from there.